The history of the series began in 2004 with the release of Soldiers, Heroes of World War II by Best Way Studio. Since then, the franchise has changed names many times, undergone many changes and improvements, and was expanded with multiple major DLCs and expansions, but eventually became known simply as Men of War, a name near and dear to the hearts of many gamers worldwide since 2009. In its many iterations, players have been able to participate in many large-scale as well as more clandestine battles of World War II, Vietnam War, and even visit the conflicts born of the Cold War, as it escalated into a hot one. The series gameplay was always centered on a unique premise: to defeat the enemy who outnumbers your forces, while in command of a limited number of available troops. And that's what we're doing with Men of War 2, returning to our roots, to where it all started, World War II.
Тому, с чего все начиналось, ко Второй мировой войне.
Men of War 2 is a unique combo of historically accurate campaigns on the Western and Eastern fronts, as well as individually playable missions. Also, we added 2 big dynamic campaigns, where the player can feel like more than just a field commander, because they will lead their own division in historical battles as part of a specific war operation. Over time, you can independently improve and upgrade your army, gaining more advanced equipment and capabilities. All missions in Men of War 2 can be completed with friends in a co-op mode of up to 5 people, where each player will be able to call for personal reinforcements. Each player will have their own unique division different from one another. For example, one player will play as infantry, while another specializes in artillery and helps him push forward by continuous bombardment of an area. The third player will provide tank support. Every mission will adapt to the number of players. You can participate not only in large-scale battles, such as Operation Bagration or Normandy Landing, but also in missions requiring a more stealthy approach. At release, Men of War 2 will have 3 main factions: the Allies, the Soviet Union, and the Third Reich. On one hand, we try to make them as historically accurate as possible, but on the other, we add as much variety as we can. You will be able to see not only ordinary infantry, but also flamethrowers, engineers, tankmen, and many others. Each of them will have their own armaments and special abilities. And of course, more than 300 types of vehicles, from mundane trucks to heavy tanks, as well as fighter planes and bombers, and much more. However, we will not stop there and plan to increase their number in future updates, and we will talk about them a little later. You will get to hear a brand new soundtrack from our talented composer, but we will share more information later. Despite all the recent events, we completed most of the work, and now we are actively polishing the game. We will announce a more precise release date soon. Oh, I see you know about our secret weapon, the Saboteur Stealth Chicken. But there are other animals in the game: rhinoceroses, tigers, panthers, and even a terrible anti-tank hedgehog.